You're listening to It's Not Fantasy, It's Reality.
You're tuned in to a one-take
podcast production.
You're listening to It's Not Fantasy, It's Reality.
All right, y'all here. It's Not Fantasy Reality special edition. It's getting closer and closer to that time. I got none other than my homie, the sports guy in the shy, my personal news anchor, my man, Brian Lovelace. What's up?
What's going on, man?
Man, you know what time it is. Hey, it's getting closer and closer to football. So for me, I get fantasy. And for half of America, from drug dealer to nerd, we get to rejoice on what day is that again?
August 25th, man.
And if y'all don't know what August 25th is, man, let me take you back to them days we used to line up outside the mall and wait hours because they didn't get enough of them in. It's Madden time. The ultimate fantasy football. You get a chance to channel your energy in. You get a chance to just do so much, and it's that time of year, man. Everything is football craze. Before we jump straight into the show, big ups to you. You got your own thing going on with Ohio State and Wisconsin. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to get down with the Sporto Network on the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Wisconsin Badgers Sports Networks. So give me a follow on Twitter, and you will know the most up-to-date info and podcasts that I put out on Twitter at BLovers247 always.
That's right, and you officially rocking with the family again. So we got a lot going on. Got the Ohio State, the Wisconsin thing with you. I'm finishing up the fantasy football thing. I've been working mad crazy hours at the regular job. But when you broke the news to me with the ratings, I say, man, we got to go. We ain't nothing else to do it. We got to go ahead and put this one on out here. So we're going to jump straight into it. First of all, let's first thank all our sponsors. Everybody know that we thank our main sponsor, which is the people that press play on a nightly basis, on a daily basis. One Take is taking off. We are now officially on iTunes. Go to the podcasting part of iTunes. Type in One Take Podcast. It's not all one word. You got to space it out. O-N-E. In the rest of it, you know how to spell. And you can find us on there. Please do that, man. The more ground we get on iTunes, the more we can keep giving y'all quality shows. My guy Jake is coming out with something pretty soon. Andrew out of Ohio is working on some work right now. We just over here at One Take getting everything together. Y'all know the big homie Brian Meeks, man. He drops a podcast like every 5 minutes. He's totally awesome. So with that being said, let's give a shout out to our main sponsors over the people over at Stats Travel by Stats. If you got all your football traveling and just getaway needs, you guys got to get with them. I actually booked a trip to go see my Lions play the Bears the last week of the season. I'm trying to work on a Green Bay trip. The prices are there. I just got to come up with the income. It's a good thing. Please check them out at travelbystats.com. They will put you together. Let's get straight into this, man. That's everything. We paid the bills. Now it's time for us to do what we do. Talk the offensive side of the ball and have a little fun. Because we ain't had no fun in a while, man. There ain't been no PlayStation conversations. Ain't been none of that.
Man, been dry out here, man. I think we all anticipating this Madden release, man. I think baseball is pretty much at a high point for us on the PS4, man. But I think everybody's waiting on Madden. They twiddling their fingers and their thumbs, man, waiting on this Madden to drop.
Yeah, you already know. The closer it gets to Madden, that's what usually happens anyway, man. The closer you get towards football season. That's why, for y'all who don't know, we are all in this one little group. That's why I cussed my man out. Like, yo, half of us leaving when Madden drop anyway. All right, it is what it is. We got the Madden offensive. Once again, we got the Madden offensive ratings. we about to jump straight into these quarterbacks. I don't know if we're going to break it full down in detail, but you want to go from top 5? You want to start from 5th to 1st on this joint?
We can start from bottom up. We can go from 5 up now.
All right, so at 5, if I'm reading it correctly, at 5, quarterback-wise, is my man Andrew Luck at a 94 overall.
Yep, 94 overall, man. I mean, his attributes, his key attributes read 95 throw on the run, 95 throw power, 89 throw accuracy mid, and 75 throw accuracy deep. So, I mean, for a guy that this is his first year in the top 5 quarterbacks, I mean, it looks like an impressive debut for him. I don't really have too many complaints on that one.
I think, because every year outside of your home team, you try to find that team you want to play with. I personally think by the first update, this kid going to be a 99. I think I got the Colts favorite to go to the Super Bowl out the AFC. I think with the talent that's around him, that deep throws accuracy is going to shoot up because he got so many burners. And I think the accuracy...
He got Andre.
He got Andre. He got Philip Dorsett. He still got T.Y. Hilton. He still got Moncrief. The 2 tight ends. And that's why I also think the Thorn accuracy is going to be better because, as you just mentioned, he got Andre. Andre Johnson may be one of the smartest route runners in all of football. So, I'm not too opposed to his 94. I am compared to a couple people I see directly in front of him. Like this next guy, Ben Roethlisberger, being a 95. I don't see him as a 95 overall quarterback. I think his rating shot up because of the fact of the wide receiver he has and the running back.
I can see that. I could definitely see that.
So how do you feel?
Having a 95 overall and a 94 throw power and a 95 strip, that's pretty accurate. Is where my questionable points pop up.
What was the accuracy?
I think his accuracy was pretty accurate, but as far as his throw on the run, 95 throw on the run, I mean, I think that's one of the top right now. So, in the top 5, actually, other than Kyle Andrew Luck. I mean, he's strong, but 95 throw play, I mean, you rarely see him throw on the run.
Well, it's not even on the run. I think because, he's one of the ones that extends the play by dancing around back there, a la Donovan McNabb, where he runs around in the backfield so long because he's so strong you can't tackle him half of the time. And then he, chucks the ball downfield to one of those, once again, another burner. But I don't agree with Roethlisberger being in the top 5. Compared to the rest that's in the top 5, we'll finish it up. And I'll tell you who I think should be in that spot.
I mean, I pretty much got an idea who I think you got in mind, but we'll see. But number 3 is Drew Brees. 95. This is my questionable guy. I can give you Roethlisberger. He may not be number 4 on the list in my book, but he's definitely in the top 5. Drew Brees is at 3 of the reach. For a guy that lost so much in all season as far as offensive weapons, I mean, he's always been an accurate quarterback. His throw power, with his advanced age, throw power is probably on a decline. So this is the guy I definitely got week 1, week 2 dropping out of the top 5.
And you know what? I totally agree. That's another one. That number 3 and that number 4 does not deserve to be in there. Drew Brees, he can be as great as he could be, but he no longer has no weapons. You've seen the decline in the high rate of the interceptions last year. Video game fantasy, I just don't think Drew Brees is. I don't think he's an elite quarterback no more. I mean, the numbers.
You gotta blame some of that on some of his pass catches he has.
Yeah, I say the numbers show different because he still had decent numbers, but I done lost all faith in Drew Brees. I'm replacing him too, so don't worry.
Number 2 is Tom Brady. I'm satisfied with him being number 2. It's one of his ratings that kind of threw me off when I wrote it down. 96 throw accuracy, pretty good. 97 throw accuracy medium is nice. 97 throw power is nice. But my question comes up is his throw accuracy deep is 7. Like, I don't know. Like, a couple of years ago, he was throwing bombs to Randy Moss. Even though Randy was going up and getting them, he was throwing bombs. And I mean, come on, man. 70 throw accuracy deep, man. I
was hoping you didn't give me nothing off the wall. I think the 70 throw accuracy is right because going into that season, just to give y'all kids that's listening to history lesson, going into the season when he first got Randy Moss, he was known as a short arm thrower. People didn't even know he had such a big arm until he got Randy Moss, who loves the fly route. So we didn't even know that he can throw the ball deep like that. And then when it's Randy Moss out there, how many corners really can check Randy on a straight up route? So I give him that. Now, what tripped me out was how the short is 36, but you telling me his throwing power is a 94? No, 97. How do you have a 97 throwing power, but then a 70 deep act? So you can just shuck the ball with no aim?
Got some Jay Cutler in his blood, man. Unfortunately, I am a Jay Cutler supporter. I still wish the Lions would have drafted him, but they waited a little too late. But yeah, he does have I guess the Jay Cutler in his blood when it comes to that. But that was a question for me. I have no problem with him being at number 2. I just want to know on Madden, will the balls be regulation when he plays? You got the special Mortal Kombat cheat code when you flip for the symbol real fast.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things, like, people criticize A-Rod a lot. This man, regardless if it was him or not, him and his team, they've been caught on 2 different occasions and questioned a couple other times. It's at the point where I feel like he needs to start getting A-Rodded.
Right.
Because... Go ahead, bro.
I mean, A-Rod being 99, man, number 1, is ridiculous.
You think Aaron Rodgers at number 1 is ridiculous?
I mean, ridiculous in a good way. 99 overall. I mean, he tops out pretty much everywhere. He 95 throw power, 98 play action, 88 blown to run, which is accurate. Throw accuracy deep is an 80. I mean, it is a difference between him and Brady on the throw deep, being 10 points difference. And I mean, he has awesome speed receivers like Randall Cobb and Jordy Nelson. So that explains that.
And then he also in Aaron Rodgers' favor, he also doesn't really throw that deep anyway. Like, I haven't seen him really throw deep like that maybe since his first year when Donald drive. Well, actually,
right.
Greg Jennings used to go up and get the ball for them. Like, now it's more like, okay, Jordy would get coming across the middle on like a 20-yard slant house. Same thing with Cobb. Or it'd be a 12-yard route in and out. Then they get a lot of yak. That team get a lot of yak.
Yeah, because of the receivers they got, the weapons they got.
I'm not opposed to him being 90. I don't think he's a 99. I'm